Nagsagawa naman ng candle lighting service ang Ateneo community para sa mga nabinang yumaong Nigerian student athlete na si Divine Adili. Nasa frontline ng balitang yan si Gio Robles.
Lumalabas na asphyxia by drowning din ang naging sanhi ng pagkasawi ng Nigerian-born cager na si Divine Adili. Ayon sa source ng News 5, isinagawa ng NBI ang autopsy kasunod ng binuong task force ng Bureau para siyasatin ang sanhi ng pagpanaw ni Adili at kapwa student athlete na si Rene Baterbonia. Ang katawan ni Adili ang huling natagpuan ng malunod sila sa team building activity ng Ateneo Blue Eagles sa Dipakulaw, Aurora noong June 8. Nakalagak na sa Immaculate Conception Chapel sa Ateneo de Manila University ang mga labi ni Adili para sa isang candlelight service. May misa mamayang alas 6 habang magtatagal hanggang alas 10 ang viewing para sa Ateneo community kung saan inaasahan ang kanyang mga kaibigan, kaklase at teammates para magbigay pugay. Hustisya ang sigaw ng pamilya ni Adili sa Nigeria. Sa programang Storyco ng One News, nagpaunlak ng panayam ang ama ni Adili na si Elias. Panawagan niya sa Ateneo de Manila University.
What we are demanding now is for the school to do the right thing.
Ayon kay Elias, tila nawalan na rin sila ng pag-asa sa pagpanaw ni Divine. Chukwuwe Meka ang pangalan ni Divine sa wikang Ibo ng ethnic group sa Nigeria na may kahulugan sa wikang Ingles na God has done great things. Panganay sa 4 na magkakapatid at tumatayong breadwinner ang student athlete.
We cannot just take away our hope. Our hope was just taken away. And we don't, currently as I speak with you, we don't know where to start from. We don't know where to start from.
Halos hindi pa rin makapaniwala ang mga magulang at kapatid ni Divine sa kanyang pagpanaw. Mahirap man daw tanggapin, pero wala na rin silang magagawa.
The information really caused a very big devastation to the family. And well, there's nothing we can do. We cannot question God.
Inalala rin si Divine ng dati niyang theology professor sa Ateneo. Ayon kay Louis Julian, huli niyang nakausap si Divine noong Pebrero para kumustahin ang kanyang back injury. May kakaibang disiplina at pagpupursige raw si Divine sa kabila ng mga hamon bilang isang dayuhang estudyante sa Pilipinas.
So there are some who, well, don't even attend class, but Divine was not that way. He would always be in class. I mean, he would miss a few classes just because he had to recover from physical pain, no? From especially because he had a lower back injury. But see, that goes to show his tenacity. Even with the difficulties that come with being a student away from home, the pressure of being a basketball player, and the physical pain, it was very clear that
Kwento pa ni Julian, tahimik, walang reklamo at masipag daw sa pag-aaral si Adili.
his main purpose was to make his parents proud. That was it. He was there to make his parents proud. He was there to help his family advance in their way of living. And that was his hope of being here, that perhaps studying here and having a thriving basketball career here would help one way or another his family there in Nigeria.
Mensahe ni Julian kay Divine.
But I also want to assure him that, you know, we will always remember him. He will not simply be a victim. He will not be a statistic. He will not be an unfortunate character in a headline. He'll be remembered for being a good person, a person who lived a short but a good life. So don't worry about us here. We will always remember you, and we'll do our best to make sure that people take care of those who you love.
Nagbabalita mula sa Frontline, Gio Robles, News 5.
Mga kapatid, Nikki de Guzman po. Para sa mga impormasyong dapat ninyong malaman, mag-follow at mag-subscribe na sa social media pages ng News 5.